And whoop. All right. And action. Welcome back, everyone. This is once again our Lord of the Rings memes, where we take a look at, review, and explain, if they need some explanation, the memes that are related to Lord of the Rings. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in. So let's get to this first one. When you open the fridge and there's no food, and then you've got Gollum yelling, "We must starve." And then to, to add insult to injury, you have Gandalf here on the side chuckling. I mean, there's nothing, you don't need to explain this one. I don't think this is just a hilarious. I mean, Gollum is an overdramatic character. I think I can say that, and so he does these kind of big whales, and that's how you feel when you look and see no food.
Okay.
All right, let's get to the next. Wait, is that not even the first one? That's hilarious. All right, no, the first one.
Worst babysitting ad ever. Babysitting after the defeat of Sauron, finding employment was difficult for the Uruk-hai. What? I mean, is there a background to this photo? Do you know?
I
Is this
have
just
no idea. I think I don't know who comes up with this. This makes no sense to me.
I mean, was this at an event, or did like someone have their kid on the set
It's
and
like
this
at
photo got
Comic
taken?
Con, and they're like, "Here, hold my kid."
I mean, that's amazing cosplay. If that's Comic Con, like they did a really good job. If that's
I think
amateur
it's
cosplay,
photoshopped. It
okay,
has to be, right? Like,
I don't know.
yeah, what is this from? If you guys know what this is from, leave it in the comments, because you're right. This is pretty good. Okay,
Okay.
number 14. Um, it's Faramir yelling Nazgul, and then it's it might be the Witch King saying the N word, dude. That's racist. I mean, this is nice and political. This is good. um, I mean, I'm not gonna explain this one. I think
No, I think you're might get in trouble.
I think
Apparently,
it's
YouTube's like really sensitive these days. Actually.
yeah. I think this one, you know what it means. You know. Okay, let's jump on to number 13.
Barry Gamgee, go back, Sam. I'm going to Mordor alone, and I'm coming with you. You can't swim. I'm just Sam.
This one's horrible. I actually don't like this one. So I don't know if this is supposed to be about global warming or climate change, but that's all I can think of. The fact that this happens to polar bears, and that makes me sad. This is a funny scene though, and fun fact: Sam stepped on a piece of glass and cut his foot real bad in that scene, but everyone knows that. Hey, it's fun when I get to say it and people don't roll their eyes and tell me to shut up. Okay, I like talking about things in these movies with people who appreciate it. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about this one? I mean, it's sort of weird.
I'm not sure what it's about.
I think it has, like, why a polar bear? Like, it kind of has to be about something about global warming or something.
Are you sure it's not just bears are cute?
It could be, but I mean, like, this bear is drowning, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were going for there. All right, number 12. My stomach is singing the song of its people. Far over the big fridge freezer cold, to the cupboards deep and the pantries old, we must have asked ere break up fast, eat all the things the grumble told, the hunger roaring on the height, the stomach moaning in the night, the thoughts were bred with chocolate spread, our eyes like saucers glazed with light. It's a pretty good poem, I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just from the Far Over the Misty Mountains. Uh, that's a pretty good song. There's a lot of it on TikTok these days, and like other places we can hear a group of people singing it, and this kind of fits not only with the style, but also with the theme of the first bit of The Hobbit, where they're just like in Bilbo's house eating all of his stuff. What a weird little scene that is.
Okay, book versus movie. It is not our fight. It is our fight. No B word. We're not even in this book.
Yeah, I will say it's funny because they're not in that book. However, there's a lot of scenes in the original trilogy that are the either different people do them in the book, or they're in the book they're done differently. And so I'm not sure if this is just a jab at The Hobbit, which I'm not against by all means, but it's important for Legolas to keep that in mind, that not all the scenes in his beloved trilogy were authentic.
Well, I recall. I mean, this is a. Well, I don't want to get distracted, but I believe they had approached Viggo Mortensen about being in The Hobbit, and Viggo said Aragorn's not in The Hobbit.
Well, yeah, that's a good answer, and I want to know if that's true, because if that's true, that's good on him, because that's it wouldn't make sense if you really think about it, like just to have him get involved and then later to not know, like Frodo to not have heard story, like, you know what I mean, like he would know who that is, like, yeah. It sort of reminds me, yeah, we're getting sidetracked, we'll talk about it another time. Let's see. Frodo's story ain't Frodo's story. If I take one more step, it will be the furthest away from home I've ever been. Nobody cares, Sam. This film is about me. Remember that. It's funny he says that. It's funny. This meme is kind of funny because although it is about Frodo's journey, it is potentially more about Sam's journey. And I mean, at this point, there are more memes talking about how Sam and Aragorn are 99% of the Fellowship, and everybody hates Frodo and Boromir. But that's a hilarious meme, and I will say it's funny that about this meme is that there's also that video on YouTube. I encourage everyone to go and check out. It's 9 or something hours long, where it's every time Sam walks, he says, "If I take one more step, it will be the furthest away from home I've ever been." And yeah, it's a massive YouTube video. All right.
BAMF Legolas. Orlando Bloom has broken his back, both legs, an arm, 3 ribs, his nose, a finger, a wrist, a toe, and cracked his skull 3 times. Don't mess with this elf.
What? This is not really a meme. This is just Orlando Bloom being a weirdo behind the scenes. I didn't actually know. I mean, I guess not all of this is in the Lord of the Rings, like filming Lord of the Rings. Actually, here's the write up about it. So yeah,
fell 3 floors.
Yeah. So not all happened in Lord of the Rings, so I didn't have to know all of those. Okay.
18 months of rehab. I didn't know this. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know all these things. I knew the ones that happened. I knew the ones that happened in Lord of the Rings, but I didn't know all this other stuff. Yeah, I guess that's it for the memes. Had some good laughs. Let us know what your favorite memes are. Send us a link in the comments, and we're gonna be sure to check them out because we love looking at Lord of the Rings memes. But that's it for this one.